hampered with violent crime. Doesn't matter where you go, where there is gross inequality, there'll be violent crime. Because if one sector of the population is sitting in squalor and another sector is sitting in obscene opulence, there'll be anger. So part of dealing with violent crime in our society must be dealing with issues of poverty, inequality. And that's what is expected of us. And that's what the NDR is supposed to do. And as Kwame Nkrumah said, I quote, "Political independence is meaningless unless it is linked to economic emancipation." So the NDR has to ensure as a program that we reach that destination of economic emancipation, which we are not anywhere near reaching. We still have the triple challenges that we used to talk about of poverty, unemployment, and inequality. Despite the 3 decades of democracy. Maybe let's also look at the JSC. The JSC, according to Duma Kubule, in a study commissioned by the BMF, says that the net black ownership is of the economy of companies that are in the JSC is only 6.9% in 30 years. That's a serious indictment. That is a very serious indictment, 6.9%. So it's still almost like it was during apartheid. So what is expected of us, I'm sure the speakers that will follow will say a lot about that. And of course, the South African economy is overwhelmingly a service economy. Industrialization is very minimal. And then there's mining and agriculture, but those are still minimal. The majority of it is financial. And of course, if we look at mining, we have resources that we mine. But what do we do from the mine to the port? They don't work for us. From the mine to the port, out, going to enrich and industrialize other nations other than us. So we need to change that. We cannot continue exporting raw minerals and importing finished goods. Exporting raw, we are a price taker, not a price caller. Exporting raw, you export jobs. You remain with low mining jobs and export high-level beneficiating jobs. Exporting raw, you export revenue because you sell cheap and buy expensive. So that must change. And that must be the next phase of our transition. And if we do that, it means we'll have sufficient funds to have a skills revolution in the country, so that our kids are not only going to school, but they also get skilled. They become innovators. They have jobs because they are skilled. Because there is unemployment. Some of the kids who leave school don't have any skill that the economy requires, and therefore remain unemployed. And then we say you are importing scarce skills. Why are they scarce? Why are we not producing them? So these are the challenges that we must face.